Hello, magnificent human beings. My name is Landon Slaughter, and here we do yoga, we talk about life, and we focus on personal growth. This right here is a 25-minute class that revolves around Gomukhasana, Cowface pose. So if you're looking for a class to help get you loose, awake, ready to start your day that revolves around Cowface, this is the class for you. So please go ahead and roll out your mat, and I will roll the intro screen. Please find yourself standing here near the top of your mat. Now, cowface pose is more of a quote-unquote restorative type posture, so we need to really get things nice and loose before we get down into some of those more like low back, hip kind of opening things. So standing here, feet separated just gently, shoulders roll back, sternum lifts, soft shoulders. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale through the nose, inhale, inhale. And then out the nose, exhale. Keep going, inhale. And exhale. Staying with it, staying with that slow, steady Ujjayi breath, that gentle oceanic breath in through your nose. Out through your nose. Just keeping with your breath, slow, steady, and calm. And forgetting about your day, forgetting about anything you have to do later today, before, just being present here on your mat. Finding an intention, something steadying, something calming, something soothing, whatever you wish. And once you have that intention, sealing it with 3 cleansing breaths. So inhale through your nose, inhale, 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 hold, and exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose, inhale, inhale, and exhale out the mouth. Excellent. Once more, inhale through your nose, inhale, inhale, big inhale, hold, hold, and sigh. Excellent job. Open up your eyes and inhale, hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes, very gentle back bend, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive all the way down, forward, fold. Keep going. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Come on down. Chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Come all the way down, flat back. Very good. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. Bring it on down. Hands on the mat. Go ahead and step your feet back into downward facing dog. Pedal it out, get loose. Your first down dog of class is always one that kind of helps us wake up all those muscle groups here in our body. Calves, hamstrings, our back, even our arms, pressing those fingertips into the mat. Getting loose. All right. Left leg, brief 3-legged. Bring it through, place it in between your hands for the base of your lunge. Lower down to your back knee, untuck your toes. Hands up overhead. That modified crescent lunge, just breathe. Keep with your breath, getting things flowing, moving, coming through our lunges. Sun Salutations. Hands down on the mat, tuck your back toes, downward facing dog. Excellent work. Shift forward into your plank, holding strong in your plank. Downward facing dog. All right. Right foot, brief three-legged. Bring it through. Base of your lunge. Lower down to your back knee and then hands come up overhead. Breathe. Your gaze out into infinity. Just a couple more breaths. Stay with it. Hands come down to the mat, tucking your back toes. Downward facing dog. All right. Shifting your weight forward into that plank. Holding in your plank. Breathe. Downward facing dog. Excellent work. All right. Left leg, three-legged. Bring it through. Base of your lunge, and then a full crescent lunge this time. Hands come on up overhead, but you can always modify onto your back knee if you wish. Again, this is your practice, so whatever you wish. Either way, hands up overhead. Steady breaths. Hands come down to the mat. That back leg, raise it on up into a brief standing splits. Set it down and relax. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chin is the last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead, squeeze your glutes. Exhale, sigh. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, come all the way down. Very good. Shake it out, move around. All right, left leg, step it back for a brief lunge and lower down to your back knee, untuck your toes. Bring your right hand on the inside of that right foot and then heel toe that right foot up and out diagonally towards that top right corner of your mat. And then letting this knee fall on out, opening up that hip, our lizard pose. Couple of breaths. Okay, gently, gently heel toe that foot back to neutral. Both hands on the mat and downward facing dog. Nice work. Okay, right leg, brief three-legged. Bring it through base of your lunge and then inhale, hands up. Crescent lunge. Breathe. Hands all the way down to the mat. And then left leg, brief three-legged. Set it down. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Then chin is last to rise, coming all the way up. Hands up overhead. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, swan dive. All the way down. Forward fold. Fingertips on the mat. Your right foot this time. Bring it all the way back. Base of your lunge. Lower down to your back knee. Untuck your toes. Left hand inside of that foot. And then heel toe your foot up and out towards that top right or top left corner of your mat, and then having your knee fall on out. Just breathe. Okay, go ahead and heel toe that foot back on in. Excellent job. Hands nice and strong on the mat. Tuck your back toes. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Move around. Here in your down dog, just getting loose. Weight shifts forward into plank, holding strong in your plank. You can lower down to your knees if you wish for this modified plank, coming into our modified chaturanga, lowering halfway out, push, back up, lower all the way down, roll your shoulders back, raise on up, up dog, downward facing dog. Very good. All right. Lowering down to your knees, untuck your toes, sitting back on your heels. Very good. So there's a few ways to come into cow face pose. We're gonna do 2 quick rounds of this posture. In Friday's class, we're gonna get into this pose really deep. So stay tuned for that. But for now, find yourself in a tabletop. Shake it out, wag it out, move around. Identify your left leg, that left knee, bring it up and around, wrapping it around your right. So getting set up in the base of your cow face pose, your knees are crossed here and then separating your feet behind you so that when you walk yourself back, you can set your butt down in between those feet. And here in your cow face pose, this can be pretty intense for a lot of folks. So trying to bring your knees on top of one another as best as you can. And then, feet by your sides here. Keeping your feet flexed helps to protect these knee joints. Hands behind you. Take a couple of breaths. Just staying right here, we're gonna leave the arm bind out of this one for now. We're gonna get to that in a minute, but just take a few breaths here in your cow face. So this posture is a really kind of funny one, I think, in yoga because, if you read up on this pose, it says, it stretches, this part of your hamstrings and your back and your this, and then, yoga teachers will often say, this goes straight into, giving space around your SI joint and all sorts of things. And there's so much happening in this posture and your low back and your glutes and your hips and your hamstrings that this is one of those kind of magical poses that regardless of your ability level, you're going to feel it progressively in kind of a deeper and deeper spot. So, wherever you feel it, if it's in your low back, awesome. If it's deep into your glutes, that's good. If it's kind of at that weird top part of your hamstrings, that's cool too. So, wherever you are in your cow face pose, placing your hands on the mat in front of you, and then walk your way back forward. So we're going to be coming into that tabletop. So walk your hands on forward and then uncross your legs, kick them out, remaining in your tabletop here, just kind of shake things out. All right, next side. So we take that right leg, right knee, bring it up and around that left, wrapping it on top of that knee, wrapping things around, separating your feet behind you, and then walking yourself on back. Excellent. So you may notice that one side or another is kind of off, which is fine. Hands by your side, close your eyes, take a few breaths. Just breathing in your cow face. If you want to lean forward a little bit, that's fine. We were focusing on the other side for a little bit, so just a couple more breaths here on this side. Coming back up, and hands in front of you as you walk yourself forward back into that tabletop pose. Kick out your legs. Move it around. Walk your hands out just a little bit, and then taking a brief down dog to kind of reset everything. All right, and then lowering on down to your knees, back into your tabletop once more. Wag it out, shake it out. Next round of our cow face pose. So this time last time we did left over right, and then we did right over left. So we're going to start with our right this time, just kind of going the opposite direction. So your right leg, that right knee, bring it all the way up and around. That left, separating your feet behind you and walking on back the base of your cow face pose once more. And again, we won't, be here for too long, but we will add that arm bind to this one. So if your right knee is on top, right, then you want to make sure your left elbow is pointed up. So bring your left elbow up, getting that kind of, tricep stretch going. And if you can bind, bringing your right hand all the way up and then grabbing, behind you for that bind and then leaning forward, that's cool. But if you feel any weirdness in your shoulders as you do this, then backing off and just assisting that elbow with your hand. So leaning forward, just breathe. Okay, come back, release. Walk everything forward. Tabletop. Unwrap your legs. Kicking out one leg, then the other. Shake it out, wag it out. Okay, left side now. So left knee comes all the way up and around that right. Separate your feet behind you, and then walking on back. Your cow face pose. All right. So these postures get their names. Eagle kind of looks like an eagle, and frog looks like a frog. Cow face, it's supposed to look like the face of a cow as you bind, and then you come down. And I see it. I kind of see it. I don't really see it sometimes. The names of the postures are really, not too important a lot of the times. It's more about focusing on how you feel in your body, right? So here again, if you're binding, cool. If not, using that opposite hand to help your right elbow up overhead. And then, as you wish, coming on down. And release. Walk your hands forward. Unravel everything. All right. Taking a brief down dog, so walk your hands out, helping to reset everything. Pedal it out, move around. Very good. Okay, weight shifts forward into plank pose. And then elbows stay glued in at your side body, lower all the way down to the mat. Release those toes and just simply laying on your stomach, just relax. left or right ear on the mat. You can bring your hands down along beside you, whichever one you wish. And in your own time, rolling onto your back for Shavasana, pausing to get a sip of water if you wish, or skipping the water and just laying on down, whatever you like. Feet fall out, arms fall out. Just soften, relax. About 3 breaths in your Shavasana. Only have just about 1 or 2 more quick poses to do. Bending your knees, feet flat on the mat, heels pretty close to your glutes. And then go ahead and come on into happy baby. Hands grab for the outside edges of those feet. Rocking back and forth, just settling into our pre-Shavasana poses, enjoying these, relaxing, breathing, opening up those hips even more. All right, go ahead and release. Bring those feet on down, heels still next to your glutes, and then knees fall apart, your reclined bound angle, Supta Baddha Konasana. Just relax, close your eyes. 3 or 4 breaths here. And go ahead. Bring your feet on down. Bob your knees. Shake it out. Your final Shavasana. Hands, they fall out. Feet, they fall out as well. Getting comfy, getting cozy. Breath is full, calm and still. Calming, soothing breath. choosing to remain exactly where you are in your Shavasana, or if you would like, gently pushing yourself up into a seated position so that we can bow together. Thanking all of you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Again, my name is Landon Slaughter, and if you enjoyed this class, please like, share, subscribe, all of those good things. We have much more Cowface Gomukhasana to do throughout the week, so stay tuned. I greatly appreciate it from my heart to all of yours. Thank you guys. Namaste.